So one of the things that we had researched is that they said that if you put a jack on each side of this mount, that way you can lower them down a little bit at a time. But what we thought we would do is build one and set it up underneath so that it would go around the whole circumference of the mount, so that when we only need to use one jack. And this is what we built here. Now we know that sometimes people aren't going to have enough tools or wood or anything to build one of these, but we built this, and basically how it's going to fit is under that mount. It's going to fit here like this, and then we're going to jack it up right here in the center, because the mount is not really that heavy. You just need to be able to support that weight evenly. So when we get to this part, we'll show you how to do it. See you in a minute. In the ground. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the transmission mounts that we're going to take off, and the main support that I was talking about earlier. Okay, here is the front of the transmission support, and there seems to be 1, 2, 3 bolts there that we need to get out, because as you can see, it's attached here to the main subframe. We'll call that a main subframe, which goes all the way around. And of course back to the front. Now here in the back is another transmission mounting bracket. Hopefully you can see that right there. And you got 1, 2, 3 bolts there that we're going to take out. And that should, and of course the transmission is not going to fall because it still has bolts attached here and here and on top. So we're going to get busy and take these off, and then we're going to put our homemade support bracket, which is right there, and we'll show you how that goes on there. See you in a minute. Okay, we got those transmission mounts unhooked, unloosened, and the transmission surprisingly is already loose in there. So the only thing holding it up is transmission bolts up on the top. But before we take the subframe down, you have to make sure that you check to make sure that you don't have any body fender wells attached. And here is 2 of them right here. One there and one here. We're going to take those off because we're going to get ready to pull off this subframe. And that's it. See you in a while. Okay, now something else that we have encountered above the lower transmission bracket, and this is on our steps to remove the subframe, is that up and above there is this other attachment. I'm going to guess it's the gear shifter, and again some of this stuff we don't know because we haven't been able to find anything online, but there's 2 bolts, one here and one here, and it gets attached to this cable here. I'm thinking because it's fairly stout, it's going in the general direction of the shifter, and this appears to be some type of shifting rod. So I am going to take this off, or maybe it's just a support. Anyways, it has to come off. That's the main thing, but we're filming it so you can see and we can remember to put it back. Okay, see you in a while. Okay, we're back. So now what we're going to do is support the subframe, and we're going to take off the 4 bolts. Let me show you where the 4 bolts are and how we set up our jig to get this off. Here is one of them up on the front. This is on the driver's side. Right here. And then we have another one here. And that's the rear. And we have one of these on each side. Now what we have also built, we built a support out of 2x4s, and what we're going to do is support this, put some pressure on it, take these bolts off on all 4 sides, and then drop it down in that whole assembly. Now as you take it down, you want to do it slowly because you do have inside here, see that knuckle over there, that's from the steering. So we need to make sure that that comes off, and there's only a nut to hold it, so we may have to tap it a little bit to get that out. So we're going to resupport this, and once we get it unloosened, we'll get back to you.